Good morning and welcome back to Tabletop Tuesday here on Gaming with ADHD, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Battletech Essentials box from Catalyst Game Labs. Now, this is a variant of the Battletech Beginner box. It is extremely similar, but there are a few significant differences. The reason for that is that this is a Target exclusive here in the United States, meaning it is not available anywhere else in the world at this time. Now, that can absolutely change in the future. We honestly do not know exactly what's going to happen, but it did just release, and for the foreseeable future will not be available outside unless you purchase it on the secondhand market, have a friend who brings it to you if you are not in the United States, whatever it is, but just keep that in mind. So, before we get started, do make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I try to put out a few videos each week. Battletech is a frequent recurring topic on the channel, although not exclusive, but I'd love for you to come along and see what we have to share. So, with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into this. Now, this is going to be sort of an unboxing review kind of at the same time, because like I said, this is essentially a variant of the beginner box. It's designed for brand new players, people who have not played the game at all before. However, it does also include a few things that are going to be enticing to the existing players. So, don't think that just because it's designed as an entry-level product that there's nothing good in it. So, first off, we do have a fantastic piece of art between the Justin Allard's Wang and the Titan Killer, and I watched an interview where they said that the art is supposed to be reminiscent of the old Solaris VII box set. So, obviously it very much looks like an arena, looks like, we'll say good times had by all. But, all right, on the back we do have a list of everything that we get, record sheets, a couple of plastic mechs and maps, etc. Also, you're going to get the fantastic generic dice. All right, open this up. I do apologize for all the extra glare, but I do want to have some good lighting so you can see what's going on here. All right, so first off, there is Spanner in the Works, a new short story by Michael Stackpole. I've had this for a couple of weeks, but I have not read this yet. So, my guess is that it's going to be something related to Solaris VII. Yeah, it says Del Thompson is a mech warrior barely making a living on the arena planet of Solaris VII, and she's got bigger problems than getting her mech repaired for the next fight. All right, so we got that. All right, we've got the record sheets. Now, if you are already familiar with Battletech, you're going to realize that these are smaller than the average record sheet. Basically, they are they're simplified for the new player, just to focus on the key rules of the game. And if I can ever get them open, I will show them. All right, now you do get 4. You have the Wang Centurion. You have a Wolverine. I do not know the name of the pilot or the mech on this one. You get a Thunderbolt. And you get a Rifleman. So, these are basically, it's the armor diagram, the gunnery skill, and the weapons with their ranges, but there's no heat. Okay, so that's the big thing. The big difference between the beginner box and the essentials box is that they are stripping the rules down to essentially the most important parts of it. There's also the hit locations on 2d6, so basically 11 different options. And there's no rear armor. There's no side hits. Literally, it's just keep it simple, get into the game, and learn how to play. Now, some people don't like that, but let's be honest. This is being sold in Target, which means it's going to be in the toy section, meaning this is going to be something that's geared towards younger players. So, not that younger players can't handle the more advanced concepts, but come on. It's an introductory game, and you're shooting robots. You're still going to have fun with it. So, we've got that. On the back side, basically we have the tech readout version of the mech entries. So, this is almost exactly like what you would see out of any tech readout. You've got your art, overview, capabilities, deployment, and variants. Exact same thing. I think that's fantastic. It captures that feel. It tells people what to expect. All right, look, dice, surprise. All right, we then get pilot cards. All right, so we've got Justin Allard, Anya Terrell, Shaka Mobuto, and Gray Noten. So, background on all the pilots, pilot and gunnery ratings, or I should say gunnery and piloting ratings, and then special pilot abilities on the back. So these are useful outside of the essentials box. Essentially, it's the same cards that you get from any other pack. All right. For the miniatures, we've got Legend Killer. Let me refocus the camera. Probably should have done that earlier, but oh well, here we are. So, Rifleman, nice pose. There will be a video coming out in a few weeks. I don't know. I've got it uploaded and scheduled already, but doing the 360 turnaround. So, just a quick look. It's, good models. As well produced as normal. This one will need a little bit of cleanup. But other than that, I mean, pretty much what we've come to expect from Catalyst Game Labs and their plastic miniatures. All right. We then get our quick start rules. I suppose I should, again, refocus this. So going through sequence of play, movement, additional rules, modifiers. So again, it's basic rules. It's all of about 12 pages. Lots of pictures, lots of diagrams, scenarios. So it's, how to expand beyond these rules. So, nice little description on how to use the Mech Warrior cards. So if you want to use those special abilities, they break that down. An instant guide to the inner sphere with the classic 3025 map and description of Battletech, battle mechs, and mech warriors. All right, now we have the Solaris VII Arena map rules. So that's one of the key things. Not only do you get the miniatures, which are going to be variants of models that already exist, you're also going to get a new map. Okay, when they did the beginner box and then the revised beginner box, it was the same map every time. I have both beginner boxes. So this one, they do actually give you 2 new maps. Steiner Stadium. Basically, it's a miniaturized version of the Steiner Coliseum. And then the Patchwork, which is basically grass and gravel. And then they give a couple of special rules. Basically, walls that are going to come up and down and create new blocking areas that you have to go around. And then for the Patchwork, you've got gravel that on basically when you enter it, you're going to roll 2d6, and on 10, 11, or 12, then it's going to cost extra movement points going into that gravel. So, basically it's going to add a few extra rules, toughen it up. This is actually kind of fun. They also give the Solaris VII stables rules. So basically, this is actually saying, okay, after you've left Solaris VII, so you're on to the battlefields of the 31st century, then here are benefits that your pilot would get for being a veteran of Solaris. So, House Marek, twice per game, a player fielding Bromley mech warriors may grant themselves a +1 initiative bonus. For Lyran, Overlord mech warriors receive -1 to hit modifier for weapon attacks made at short range, and +1 modifier for attacks at long range. So again, some extra little flavor, do some fun things. Love it. All right. So you only got 2 miniatures, but I actually have no problems with the cardboard mechs. So they actually give you 4 mechs. So you had the 4 different mechs record sheets. Well, you get the cardboard standees that has the nice color picture of all of them. I have 0 problems with this. The art's very good, nice and clean. And let's be honest, you don't technically need more. They could have just included these and kept the cost down to $20 or even less, maybe. I don't know. But regardless, you then have the tokens for the different walls in the Steiner Coliseum, and then you've got some extra terrain. So heavy and light woods to put on the grass map, and these are double-sided as well. Again, giving you a little bit of extra variety. And then our last piece, and I'll go ahead and I'll move the box for that. All right, we'll start with the grass side. Again, this is my infamously small work area, so I can't actually show the entire map, but this is the reaches, I believe. The patchwork out on the reaches. So, bunch of gravel, light and heavy woods, no hills, so not having to worry about that movement modifier, but otherwise nice and clean, good colors, no issues here. And then we've got Steiner Stadium, so you can see the numbers. Yes, they're upside down. It's how I opened the map. Where you would put those particular tokens. They don't let you jump on. They don't let you jump on them when they're raised. So again, this is going to be your easy map. Basically, very little blocking terrain, very little, very little woods. So except for when the walls go up and down, it's going to be basically open, clear shots. So, again, I think it'll be a good map for beginning players. But honestly, that's everything that you get. Retail price is $25, and it's Target. So finding sales are not hard. I'll be honest, I actually go to Target not often, but often enough, just because they'll do good deals on their board games, and this counts. So, you're able to wait and save some money. So, that's honestly fantastic. I mean, if it's between this and, well, honestly, for me, I already said I had the beginner box. I've gotten 2 of them. This was still a no-brainer to pick up. I love the maps. I think these are done very, very well, and it's going to be a nice addition to the collection. So this was kind of a no-brainer for me to pick up. Also, I like having variants of the mechs. So if you had to pick one or the other, honestly, I think the maps here are better. So I would go with this one over the beginner box. But that's my opinion there. Now, one other thing that I did not mention, and actually I guess I can show it because it is marked as used. It does also include this. This is a coupon for $20 off of a purchase at the Catalyst Games web store. So just that alone basically means you're getting the Essentials box for essentially $5. That's kind of a... I mean, I realize you do have to make a purchase on the Catalyst store. You'd have to pay for shipping. You're going to end up spending more money. Let's be honest, we're going to do it anyways. So, again, there's a lot here that basically makes this kind of a no-brainer proposition. I like the set. I'm happy with everything that I got out of it. And if you're looking to get started with Battletech, I 100% would recommend this. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I will have links down below to our social media on Facebook and Twitter, and then also to Drive Through RPG if you prefer to purchase your gaming books in PDF. It does help out the channel if you use that link. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate your time, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.